have sung for
Well, hello, guys, gals, and transvestites. I know, I'm not sitting here popping, doing the stanky leg, whipping and nay-naying, but that's because this video is a little formal. You know, gotta be a little more serious, and I'll tell you why in a hot second. Alright, it's me. It's your favorite human ever. I mean, you guys love me. You love me more than your parents. You guys even love me more than your significant other, aka Siggo. I'm the man. You like me better than your guy, your gal, your transvestite, or your animal you have sexual intercourse with. I mean, you guys even love me more than your children, your little tiny tiger doodles, and I don't blame you. Let's be honest though, you guys even love me more than this.
Well, fortunately now they're Steak-'em sandwich steaks. Steak-'em cooks in just 60 seconds, and it's 100% lean beef with no additives whatsoever.
Great, Mom.
What? You love me more than the delicious, classy Steak-'ems? I mean, I always knew I was all that in a bag of Steel Reserve 211, but I didn't know you felt that way about me. Wow. I'm a happy camper, and you're a happy camper. Why are we happy campers? I'm just gonna come out and say it. It's episode 7 of Tuffy Talks Gaming. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I know. You guys show me so much love. I know. Yeah. Tell me about it. This is the hottest new series on the YouTube right now. The ratings are huge. Even the Donald can't talk shit about this because the ratings are so big.
Because I was very happy when her talk show failed. It was a total disaster. So I loved it. I gloat over it. I think it's wonderful because I like to see bad people fail. I don't see it. I don't get it. I never understood. How does she even get on television? She is a very unattractive person, both inside and out. I'd like to take some money out of her fat ass pockets. I actually think they ought to look at her whole life and see where she's coming from because I think she's got some very deep-seated problems.
I mean, I'm going to be honest though. I know a lot of you are tuning in because of the spoiler that's out there that I get naked during one of the episodes this season. Yeah, I keep my eyes open to what's going on in the media, okay? But before you read the riot act on me, I'm going to tell you what happens. Don't get your hopes up. It's only a taint shot, not an asshole shot like TMZ reported.
I need you to check his taint for needle marks.
You want me to check his taint?
Don't be a baby. Lift his ball sack and check for anything unusual.
Dude, it's a taint, man.
Whoa! Hey, and that was The Rock and Zac Efron in Baywatch. Hey, was it me or was The Rock obsessed with taint in the Baywatch movie? That is a real question. It seemed like The Rock's character arc in that movie had a strange obsession with taint. I don't know. Okay. I hope at least 20% of my original audience is still here. You know, even after I reveal it's the Tuffmeister's taint, not the asshole that is being shown this season. But hey, there's always season 2 for the Tuffosaurus Rex, Taintosaurus Rex. Okay. Without further ado, let's get into Tuffy Talks Gaming, Episode 7, and for all the new human beings here, and Klingon, Tuffy Talks Gaming is me, your host, the Tuffmeister, going through all the upcoming gaming releases this month, and then I'm going to tell you which games I actually will be buying. So let's get started, you angry virgins. Okie dokie. First game of August, which is Tuda, as the French would say, Yakuza 0 is getting its PC release. I did review this game months back, and unless this game is a glitchy mess, which has happened before for console to PC ports, but hopefully with the Yakuza 0 this isn't the case. This game should be a fabulous pickup for anyone that loves open world gamesies. Okay? August 2nd, excuse me. We have This is the Police 2 for PC. You know, I had an old subby that loved This is the Popos 1. You know, this is a strategy game where you get to be a police commissioner and you decide what the police under your management get to do. You know, you decide if they raid a house or they arrest someone or they let them go. You know, I wonder if you can give them an order to go on donut run. You get it? Because police like donuts. Donuts, police. I tried to make it funny. Fuck you guys! I don't want to keep doing it. You guys are mean. Fine, whatever. Nerd bombers. August 3rd, we have WauwautoSaTufGuy Gold. Ooh, gold. The only that'd be better would be platinum. Coming for the 3DS. I don't have a 3DS, and Wario has bitch tits. So I have no interest in this game.
Sexy for my love, love's going to leave me.
August 7th, we have 2 big indie games getting released. And when I say big, I mean popular, not morbidly obese, okay? Let's just making sure that we're on the same page. The first big indie coming out on the 7th is Overcooked 2, which is coming out for everything. This is a cooking sim, so you can make these!
According to the latest figures, over 50% of the women in this country work outside the home. However, their families want a hot, delicious meal just the same. Well, fortunately now they're Steak-'em sandwich steaks.
Oh, look at me getting double play out of one video. I have not done that since this.
Move along there, you big buttheads.
Thanks, Beg the Pig.
Would you please?
Okie dokie. And the second game coming out, which is getting a ton of early review love,
Nor do I.
Dead Cells! This is a Metroidvania game with randomly generated levels. See, I changed randomly with procedurally generated because I can't see it. Yeah, that's the word. I'm replacing it with randomly generated. So now you guys know. This game has been in early access for about a year, and many of people out there that have played it have said it's the cat's meow. And from what my incredibly beautiful and blue peepers have seen, this game looks badass.
Fuck this shit, because I'm gonna tell you what, you don't fucking sell me a goddamn game and have a motherfucking Irishman fucking get cocky on a fucking channel and fucking shit.
Yeah, like him! This game is releasing on all consoles and the P to the C. I should be a DJ with words like that. August 9th, we have 4 crazy, sexy, cool games being bestowed upon us from the retail heavens. The first 2 are Switch titles. First one, Layden Mystery Journey DX, and the second one is Okami. Both of these have released on other platforms before, so nothing new here, people. The third is the PS4 remaster of Yakuza 3. Wow, these are a lot of numbers, my fingers. I should be like a sign language artist.
It's happened again. Another sign language interpreter accused of signing total gibberish.
This Yakuza 3 was actually the first Yakuza game I ever played. It was alright. You run an orphanage. Definitely, Yakuza 3 is definitely not on the level of Yakuza 0 in my opinion. But it does have its moments. And you know what? I'd really like to point out that in Yakuza 3, it's really not the most accurate depiction of an orphanage. You know, and I say this because, as you know, I'm a very humble individual that does a lot for this planet. And I didn't tell you guys this before, but I run an orphanage. Yeah, I do. What, you don't believe me? Just Google it. Right now, do it. It's called the Tough Guy Orphanage. You know, you can just see a small example of my virtuous ways. Go ahead. Get to typing to check out my Tough Guy Orphanage. Go ahead. Oh, by the way, I think the website is down, so it might not pop up. But just take my word for it. Okie dokie. And the final game on the 9th is the PC release of Monster Hunter World, which ya boy, the Tuffosaurus Rex, will be reviewing this Friday. This is basically a monster hunting game where you try to destroy horrible, disgusting, hideous beasts like this!
They're gonna be calling me Sex Miss Mama, baby.
Oh my god, that is scary! You guys better have high-level gear if you want to attack that beast! Wow, I hope no one soiled themselves. That was scary. August 10th. I don't know about this. We have some, like, obscure game called Madden 19 coming up to the PC, PS4, and Xbox. Never heard of this game, and I doubt many of you have. I believe it's a adult erotica game. Also on the 10th, we have We Happy Few. Now, obviously, I have been following this game. So you guys saw it in my last video. That's actually the last one I made on it. I used to be so into this game, so hyped about this game, and then I heard it was a survival game, and I just wasn't feeling it. But now I'm kind of feeling it, so I'm gonna wait till it releases and look at reviews to see if it's a hoot or it's poopy. Excuse me. August 14th. 3 games are being born out of the retail womb. First one is the World of Warcraft expansion, Battle of Erzoth. I think that's the way you say it. There you go. You know, World of Warcraft, the game that most virgins play. I was joking, okay. Second game is Death Gambit. This is a indie RPG game coming for the PC and PS4. This game kind of looks like the 2D version of a Souls game. No idea if it plays like it. I watched a couple videos on it. It does look decent. And the final game coming out on the 14th is the last season of Telltale's Walking Dead game, which I am uber excited for. Walking Dead, the final season of Clementine's story is finsta come to the close. Spoiler alert, she gets hepatitis and no one wants to be around her. Hey, you didn't hear it from me though. Telltale has assassins. If they heard the Stuffmeister spoiled the ending, I might die. Okay, I'm calm. August 15th, we have State of Mind coming for everything. Woo! Wow, neato. I'm a happy camper. Another walking sim. Because we all need more walking sims. August 21st, we have 3 games coming out. 2 of which are classics, and the third is a sequel to an indie game. Shamu, if I'm saying that right. Shamu 1 and 2 are getting remastered for the PS4, Xbox, and PC. As many of you may know, the Shamu 1 was one of the first games, if not the first game, that started the whole open world craze. So there is history in both the Shamu titles. Also, unless you were living under Lupe from 600 Pound Life, Shamu 3 is also in development. Yeah? And to the third title that's coming out on the 21st, this game is Guacamole 2, which is the sequel to the first Guacamole. Hello! The first game was great, and it's a Metroidvania game where you can actually play with up to 4 humans, or a cat if they are, you know, extremely smart. Fun fact about Guacamole 1. I beat the first game with my son and daughter. Whoa, wait. I take that back. I played the game with my son and daughter, but only beat it with my daughter, because halfway through the game, my son raged and wouldn't pick up the controller again. But I didn't want to push the issue, because he looks like this. He could have ate me, for Pete's sake. Wow. That is some heavy personal stuff I am dropping on ya. 2 days later, August 23rd, My Hero One Justice is coming out for the Switchy Poo and PlayStation 4 Ski. This is an action game in the My Hero Academia world. So, mofucks that like that anime should be in for a doggone treaty poo. The next day, on the 24th, we have F1 2018 and Little Dragons Cafe coming out. F1 is Formula 1, which might not interest a lot of you, doesn't interest me, but the game is made by Codemasters, who are developers, which in my esteemed opinion, they are the best developers for racing titles. So this game should without a doubt be high in quality and an accurate simulation depiction of F1 racing. I challenge anyone to find a Codemasters racing game which isn't at least very good. Okay, go find it. I'm waiting. But come on, you guys. I have a hair appointment. I'm gonna ask my stylist for the Rachel. Okay, the other game releasing on the 24th is Little Dragon Cafe, which is a simulation role-playing game where 2 little tykes must raise a little dragon and run their family cafe to save their old biddy of a mother who has a severe opioid addiction. I added the part about the opioid addiction, but people, I can read between the lines. It's obvious the mother has problems. She shoots dope, biatch! August 28th, we have 7 games being bestowed upon us. Whoa, Nelly! The first 3 are Switch exclusive titles. D-Blood Remastered 2, which is nothing new. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, which is also nothing new. And Victor Brand Overkill Edition. Who the Jim Dugan names these games? Victor Brand is also nothing new, like the other 2 games I mentioned, because it came out over a year ago for the PS4 and Xbox One. But you know what? It's swell to see Nintendo games getting hellified third-party support. Whoa. I use the word hellified. Shout out to 1996. Next on the 28th, we have the PS4 exclusive Yakuza Kiwami. That's how it's said, Part 2, which is a stylish name for Yakuza 2. But this is actually a complete and total remake and not a remaster. Remakes always excite me. Oh, not down there, you perverts, even though I was pointing down there. Remakes excite me because they always add a ton of new stuff and totally change shit up. This game interests me a ton more than the Yakuza 3 remaster. The next game is Blade Strangers, I say. It's coming out for the PC, PS4, and Switchy Poo. This is a fighting game that I'm guessing takes place in a prison because it has shanks and whatnot. I mean, think about it. The game is called Blade Strangers. But I'm just putting 2 and 2 together, for Pete's sake. Alrighty, and the 6th game to come out on the 28th is Strange Brigade. Another game with strange in the title. Oh, there's a tongue twister. Okay, this is Strange Brigade is a third-person shooter dropping for the PS4, PC, and Xbox. The game uses the Sniper Elite engine, and it shows. Almost seems to be like a sillier reskin of Sniper Elite 4. Safe to say this won't be the most polished shooter of 2018. But hey, that's me going out on a limb. The 7th and final game releasing on the 28th is Pro Evolution Soccer 2019. I believe this is a game where people kick the ball hard into the rope net. This game stars the lovable Messi, the bumbly Neymar, and the villain Ronaldo, completing in a globe-trotting event to see who can kick the ball the hardest. Will good win, or will evil prevail? This sports title releases on the PC, PS4, and Xbox. Well, alrighty then. I have saved the best for last, so I might as well adjust my bow tie and fix my hat and make it all formal. Okay, on the last day of August, we have what some reviewers are calling the best RPG of the last 10 years. And what is that game, you may ask? Divinity Original Sin 2. Oh yeah, I'm humping on the ground while I'm sitting. I love Divinity Original Sin 1. It was a top 100 game for me. It's a Kickstarter title, and it is said to have improved mightily over the first game in every aspect of the title. Now, this game came out last year on the PC, but it is finally getting its PS4 and Xbox release. So it will be my first time jumping into this bad boy. I can't doggone wait, I tell you, I can't doggone wait. Well, alrighty then. That is a strong August, especially with indies. August usually picks up a bit from the slow May, June, and July month, but this is going above and beyond compared to the other ones. So I'm a happy camper. Without a doubt, this is one of the better Augusts in the last decade for gaming releases. So now, to the games that I will be getting, or may be getting. Okay, so these are the games I have pre-ordered or paid for already. Walking Dead, Telltale's final season is said and done. I can't freaking frappin' wait. Dead Cells is also said and done. That game has intense word of mouth, and I'm hoping, for me at least, it's the 2018 version of Nuclear Throne. Absolutely adored Nuclear Throne, and if this game can match that, I'll be happy. Also, Guacamole 2 is being bought for the simple fact that I can play it with the little tough guys, Tiger Doodles. Oh, and finally, the game I'm most excited for, Divinity Original Sin 2. Oh my god, I can't wait for this. I'm so excited. My nipples are starting to lactate when I'm talking about it. Oh my god, it's happening. This game has me crazy. Oy vey. Okay, I was verklempt. I had to take a couple minutes, and as you can see, I'm still lactating. Divinity 2 is getting played the second I get it. Also, when I play and beat this game, I will be able to do an updated top 10 game list of 2017. I already did one video last year, but there were a lot of 2017 games I owned but didn't have a chance to play. And if I can finish Assassin's Creed Origins, which I started yesterday, and Divinity, I can make a legit 2017 list. Go me! Okie dokie. So those are the games that are definite 100%ers. These are the titles that are maybes. First off, we have We Happy Few. Anyone who saw my last video knows I followed this game for about 3 years. And I was insanely hyped for it when it was first shown. And then when I heard it was a survival game, my hype level dropped to 0. But now it's a little bit higher. It's somewhere, you know, not totally high, closer to less, but it's in the middle somewhat. So this is one of the games where I'll wait for reviews. I do have it pre-ordered, but if it bombs or I hear the Tough Guy red flags according to the Tough Guy manifesto, I will take my Tough Guy $5 bill and put it on Divinity Original Sin, Spider-Man, or Dragon Quest XI. I'd say me getting this game is 50-50. Okay, so the other game that is in maybe this month is Yakuza Kiwami 2. There, you know how I do. If I don't know how to say a name or say something, I use my skill of telepathy. I know I've told you this many times, but I'm just hammering it in. This game is less likely for me to buy. Now, Yakuza 3 isn't a game that I have any want to replay, and I'm guessing Yakuza 2 would feel even more dated than 3. But when I heard that this game is a remake and not a remaster, well, let's just say I'm a little bit more interested. I'd say Yakuza 2 has only about a 20% chance of me actually buying the game, but who the Pete knows? This game could surprise me and turn out to be great. Could turn out to be a hoot. And then the game could receive the best reward that any game can ever get, which is being added to the Tough Guy McTuff crazy, sexy, cool list of backlog games. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. His no higher honor in the video game community. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash, and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the
I'm soldiering on because I love all of you. And just so you know, I have 3 cracked ribs, a collapsed lung, and a hurt ego. Well, I'm keeping on. Okie dokie, misters, misses, and transvestites. That concludes episode 7 of Tuffy Talks Gaming. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I want to know if you guys actually enjoyed the series. You think it's a hoot? I don't know. If you don't like it, I can handle it. I will only cry off camera. Also, I want to know what games you guys shan't or shall be getting in August, if you plan on getting any, or are you just waiting for the mega stack September with its large list of must-have games? No, I don't know. Okay, well, since I'm in extreme pain and on the verge of functioning, and I'm done bestowing the YouTube airwave with my angelic voice, handsome and rugged face piece, and Adonis-like body, I guess it's time for me to go. But I won't be gone for long, everyone. I'll be back Friday. With my review of Monster Hunter World. So you guys need to save that P-Rock for Friday and keep the glass stick on the sidelines for another 48 hours. Okay? Okay. You guys check into Hazelton for a 2-day stay if you need to. Hey, thank you for showing me what Hazelton is. It's in Minnesota. And if that's going to be a problem, I'm going to make it even easier for you. I'm going to leave you with something that will make your stay in a high-end rehab a walk in the park. You guys ready?
Round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out,
XOXO.
turning it this way and
Gossip Tuffy out.
Examining it from every angle. Finally, he pinches your skin, gently tugging at it.
Fascinating.